The strategy works if you work it. And a trader proved that to me. He brought his account from $98 to $700 just this week, all from the analysis. So it's okay if you didn't follow last week, but you get another chance this week. So let's get right into this banger breakdown that I'm going to drop right now. I gave you all these gems from last week and in the week, and I'm going to do the same thing today. Today is October 5, 2025. We are in the last quarter, remember, and we're just killing the markets. You see, I have my chart still marked up. I didn't even clean it up to show you that the market played out exactly as we said it was gonna play out, and traders have been catching these trades. So if you want to miss it, then that's on you. But you can't say you didn't get the gems that are dropping over here at Team Cold Mansion. And today we're gonna go and do the same thing again. So we see the market played out for this full buy, full buy. See that this arrow, same exact thing. I said I expected price to break out here, do a retest, push up, and come back to the all-time high. So it's the same exact thing the market did to our analysis. So you can continue disbelieving, but you see the market is playing out regardless of your disbelief. So let's do now what it is doing right now. Let's look at what it is doing right now. So the market is still buying, still making new all-time highs. I remember, if the market is making new highs and new all-time highs, we want to be on the bias of buys. We're not thinking anything else until the market does something else, because remember, it's not what we think, it's what the market is actually doing. So while we have to predict our analysis, we still are working what the market is showing us. So let us mark up the charts now today. So we are going to draw first the all-time high. This is a new all-time high, which is 47,000 basically, 47,000. And I'm going to put that one in blue, because remember, we put our strong area of support resistances in blue. So the market created a new all-time high right here, 47,000 region. And the market, so that's when the market is creating new all-time highs. What does that mean? The market is trending upwards. And if the market is trending upwards, we want to buy, because the market is creating higher highs and higher lows. Remember, that one is not so clean. The market is creating higher highs and higher lows, and in this case it's all-time highs. And we have to watch those ones very carefully, because we don't have any previous data, meaning there's no history of price ever being here. So we have to now mark out these new ones as price creates them. So price created this new all-time high. So based off this, now we are expecting the market to at least go back up here. The only time we would change that bias is if the market creates a new low. If the market creates a new low, now we are going to say, okay, the market is creating new lows. Because when the market is creating new lows, remember that now would be called a transition or a downtrend. The market now would be transitioning into a downtrend. But currently, that's not happening right now. So we are just looking for pure buys. So now I'm going to show you the secret sauce zone. And remember, if you want to get the secret sauce, you have to link the Cold Mansion boss. That's the only way that you can get it. There's no other way. And I'm going to show you where the secret sauce zone is right here. So the secret sauce zone is right here. See, I'm giving it to you, so make sure you spot that. So this is the secret sauce zone, and we're going to put that one in orange to not confuse ourselves. So if the market comes back into this area, we can possibly catch a next buy from here to go back up into the new all-time high. So we look for something like this if we get some proper confirmations and proper market structure, because we are still watching the new structure as price develops. But this would be our overall bias based on the market creating a new all-time high and the market creating is in an uptrend. And remember, when the market is in an uptrend or bias is buy, doesn't mean the market has to buy, but we are looking for buys. So this is how we'd be looking for this trade setup now, and watching the new market structure as the market structure develops. When it changes, then our bias can change. But until nothing changes for that, then that would be our bias. For now, the new all-time highs. And if it wants to go down now, if it wants to go down, we have to see something like this. We can't look for nothing named sales until we see market creating new lower structures, because the market is in an uptrend now. And when the market is in an uptrend, pure uptrend, see? All higher highs, all higher lows. And we'd be wanting to take in our trades here, 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 all of these areas, here again. So much places for entries. So this is how we'll be looking. So remember, I gave you the gem. Watch it back 1,000 times if you have to. Take out your pen, your pencil, your notepad, and get everything. Rewatch it, apply it to your charts so you can get the results that you want. And remember, if you want help with that, click the link in the pinned comments or in the description and grab a copy of my guide, How to Master Trading in Just 5 Minutes, so you can get results like what our trader did this week, 98 to 700. So you have a choice. Either you can skip off it and stay the same, or you can tap in so you can get the results that you want. I'm going to leave that up for you to decide.